Hey guys, I'm working this 2021 Chase Briscoe Rush Truck Centers in Cummings for Alec, and I'm also working the Mobile One. I don't know what you call it. There's a special design where it's got the blue lines all over the place on the silver car. But I got two different batches of decals from Mr. Pato, and I wanted to show you a little bit of the difference between the two. And unfortunately, one batch wasn't so good, and that's kind of what I'm dealing with on this particular Rush Truck Centers Cummings car. You can see right here, it's right along the edges. It's flaking. You can see the decal, the orange decal, kind of flake along this edge. Right here, even a little bit on the red. But for some reason, I'm not sure why it does that. But the white, I'm noticing the white lettering and things that are white are not a problem. And up here on the roof, when I was putting this piece in, I was able to cover up the edges with my black Sharpie for these roof lines. But I'm getting ready to put this hood on. So I put these sides on first. But one of the things that I've noticed is if I cut through the decal, like if I cut the edge of the decal where it's got the color, it will flake like crazy. If I leave it and just cut along the edge, then it doesn't flake as bad. And that's kind of where I'm at. So normally, you can see that white line there. Normally I would cut that off. I would trim that off. But I'm learning with this particular batch of decals, I ought to leave that in place or it's really going to flake. And so now let's put this on, this hood piece on. Really just got this piece and the front to put on. But you can see I didn't trim the edge, so I'm going to have this white line along there. And this side doesn't have it, but yeah. So let's get this lined up here as best as I can. Oh, and I also noticed, as you can see here, it's kind of hard sometimes to slide these. Oh, great. I can see it's not lining up. Down here, I'm going to have a gap. It's getting a little dry, back end. So, unfortunately, I think where I'm at is I need to put it in place down here. You can see it's already flaked a little bit right there on the corner. See that? Yeah, this is going to be less than ideal. I don't want to cover up the Goodyear. It'll be really close there. Okay. And the decal just seems a little stiff. It just seems, it's just not that flexible. So I have to be honest, I not happy with the decal sets that I got in that one batch. Since then I've received, my English is poor. I've received 2 more batches and everything's fine there. I got a silk ink set and another sharp laser set, and everything seems to be okay there. But for some reason, this one batch did not, the decals are just not that good. And you can see, look at that. I just, see that? Right along the edge there? It's just flaking. So, James and William, we've been sharing some decals, and so I sent you some of this type, just to see, see what you can do with it. If you can maybe come up with a way that works better than my experience with them, great. But yeah, just one batch from Pato is not turning out well, and so doing the best I can with it. But yeah, so that's that, working that, trying to get this piece across the front. That's going to be, it's not going to be fun, let's put it that way. That's going to be tough to get it to turn out right. But I also received a set of decals. This was a different batch for this number 14, and this one, this mobile one, these decals are really nice. So I've been ordering decals from Pato for now 12 years, and I think that's the first bad batch I've received, to be honest with you. I've received bad batches from other decal sellers, eBay and the like, but this was the first one, and hopefully the only one from Pato that I've received that have been difficult to work with. These are nice. Wow, the reflective surface of this car, I'm noticing, is not sitting well with the camera. It's it's so reflective and bright. It's it's hard to see. It's hard to see the decals through the lens. Yeah, Alec, these are the last two cars for you. Once I get these done, I'll be able to get them out in the mail for you. Trying to line up the Ford logo with the two hood pins in the center. I think that looks pretty good. This little recess in the Ford hoods, you kind of have to get the water out from there. It tends to collect in there. So shove it out the edges. Drying off my brush here. I have a little paper towel to my right. Yeah, this is so much nicer. Such a nicer decal set. Alright, and then we've got, let's see, we've got the windshield banner. And we've got the banner for the back end. Inevitably, I'm trimming this. It doesn't come sized right, so I've got to trim that around. But alright, let's get this on. Mobile 1000. I don't know about you guys, I change my oil every 5,000 miles. Full synthetic. I use AMSOIL, but, you know, full synthetic is important. I would highly recommend not going more than 5,000 miles. As Scotty Kilmer says, oil's cheap, engines are expensive. Do it every 5,000 miles. Yeah, he's one YouTuber that I watch pretty faithfully. Scotty Kilmer. I don't always agree with him, you know, but for the most part, he's taught me a lot of things. When a guy has 50-some years of experience working on cars, it's something that you can learn from. So, appreciate him. Appreciate his, I think he posts 2 videos a day. And so, yeah, he's pretty active. Come on down. There's a few other guys I like to watch on car maintenance and car videos and stuff. And I've learned, guys, in my 52 years of experience, if you can work on your own vehicles, you will save yourself a lot of money. Of course, you have to be somewhat competent, have some tools and the like, you know. You change your own oil. You know, do just regular things yourself. Change light bulbs that go out. Change wiper blades. You know, figure out how your transmission works and change the fluid there, and power steering fluid, and brakes if you can do your own brakes when they need changing out brake pads. If you can learn to do a few of those things, you will save yourself a lot of money. I think I'm a little off here. So, I remember helping a guy when I was just out of college, helping a guy do his brakes. Just swapping out his brake pads. That's all we did. and showing them how easy it was. You know, you jack up the car, take the tire off, couple bolts removed, and then you can slide the pads out. And oh, he was like, "It's this easy? The garage wanted to charge me like $300 to do this work." And that was way back in the day. We got brake pads, I think at like Pet Boys or something, for like $30, and he was on his way. That was awesome. But now you're looking at, you know, those mechanics are charging, you know, $100 just to look at your car for a diagnostic fee, and the labor rates just keep going up. Man, if you can do your own stuff, save money. I mean, obviously, you know, people have two ways to make money. You can either, you know, work more or spend less. And doing your own maintenance is spending less. Don't wait for something to break to fix it. You know, do preventive maintenance. Can really, really save you in the long run. So, I'm going to keep working this, guys. But pretty happy with this decal set. Not so much with that one. But this decal set's really nice. And this thing is going to turn out really sharp. So, alright. God bless. Talk to you later. Have a good day.